Gargiulo several cards is a complete deck. Spiritual message. It's next along the center of it. Talks about the autumn. There is the moon. One is not meeting eye to eye. Playfulness. So many stories. Martinette from Rome. Bye-bye. Hello, this is Christelle Martinette from Rome I am now, and with another weekly tarot and oracle card reading starting the week of December 12th. I have to really thank all of you for your support. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions. It's very surprising for me. This week, as always, I'm using the Johanna Gargiulo-Shermann tarot, and I mentioned probably once, at least once in my videos, that this is the first tarot deck I've ever held in my hands. And over the years I've lost several cards. This is my fourth deck. It is a complete deck. And I'll be starting with this and then highlighting various different areas with the Vera Sibilla deck and the Neapolitan cards. It's very mild here in Rome, very mild. It's about 55, 60 degrees Fahrenheit, I guess, about 13 Celsius, very warm and seasonally warm. Let's see what the week holds in store for us. Messages coming in. Messages of heartbreak, but very, very playful. Okay. Interesting cards here. Interesting cards. I never read the cards upside down, as I mentioned, unless I feel compelled to for some reason, but I rarely do. The spread opens up with a Page of Pentacles, a message. It's somewhat of a spiritual message. It's next to the Three of Swords, a heartbreak, an initial heartbreak stage, which is complete. It's not, the heart is not dripping red blood, as you can see. And to the right of this is the Four of Wands. This is a very playful card. It does speak of the home as well. More metaphorically speaking in this spread as I see it. Along the center of the spread there's an Eight of Pentacles. An Eight of Pentacles, which is sort of spreading your seeds. It does speak of time. It generally talks about the autumn. But since it is starting to spread your seeds, putting out seeds, it can mean as well the springtime. Lovely Ace of Wands in the middle of the spread. This is action. Something will be happening this week. Things will be moving and coming to a head. There is the moon. Very interesting card, this moon, if you can see. There's a sliver of the moon, and a dancer that comes from classical ballet, actually, you can see, is holding it up with her right hand and her left leg, or left foot. At the bottom is a Scorpio pulling on the female's clothes, almost as if he's trying to pull her down or keep her down. Keep her with her feet on her ground, actually. It's a very difficult card to interpret. It's a very interesting card. And on the next to the last row, there is the Ten of Swords. Much pain ended. We'll highlight that. And the Two of Swords. This is, you can see these two figures. One is, well, they both have blindfolds, as if they can't even see each other. They're standing face to face, they don't even see each other. And then the last is a King of Cups. A King of Cups, you can see in his hand, holds things, bringing something. This is always a person of stability and a very kind presence. Let me take the Neapolitans now on the first and Three of Swords, this heart that is not dripping red blood, with three different swords piercing it. Let's take a look. Nostalgia. But a card also of fortune. There are three ladies here. These three ladies give us the message that this refers to something from the past, when things were actually not as they are now. But it's a card of fortune, almost telling you that there might be a comeback, there might be the possibility of perhaps transforming that. And this Giovane Fanciulla, this is a sort of a messenger, but it does give us an indication of time as well, as if something does come up, it does come to a head, there is action. You take time, there's discussion, not meeting eye to eye, but talk, standing right in front of each other, not seeing each other, but there's time involved, as if you're going to assess a situation. I'm going to see this Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, such pain. Such pain, and it always seems to be the same person who cannot. It is a man. There's a man here. There's a man. Usually if it was a woman, it would have been a woman with tears. This is a man who's very much in a situation of loneliness and jealousy, not at peace at all, and this interpretation is not at peace with himself, actually. However, there is a child, the beginning of something, and it has to be something that's new, if there's no more pain to be involved. Let me take the Neapolitans on that. Yes, it's emotions. Yes, actually it is. Okay, this is a Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a development of a relationship. This is a development, an emotional development. This is the strong, this is the strong Four of Wands. Similar to our tarot, it does bring whereas this, in this spread, communicates to us joy, happiness, playfulness. This is actually a message of strong foundations. This is a home, as if there would be the talk of a home, and not metaphorically speaking. This is probably an offer of a relationship with everything that comes with it. It's a spiritual message here. There's something, let me take the oracle cards on the Ace of Wands, a lovely Ace of Wands. Yes, there's going to be a meeting here. There is going to be a meeting where, there's the meeting where you're reaping a first reward, and there is, however, sadness linked to perhaps ill health, or talk of it at least. There is some form of sadness, but there is a reaping of a reward and a meeting. Let me see if the Neapolitan deck can give me some more information about that. Talk. There is, it's a person from the past. There's a person from the past. And there is coming with a lot to talk about. Now, this card related to the meeting. This card is a card that is very difficult to interpret at times, but it is telling me that in this meeting, you yourself are the person who will decide in which direction these swords are to point. You will be the one to decide how the development of this situation will come about. So you'll have plenty to think about. I'm looking at the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is, they're looking at each other and they don't see each other, and there's a lot of reasons why. because things have not been said. There's a lot of things hidden. A lot of tears have been shed, and the situation in the near past has been disastrous, actually. As I said in my last week's reading, if you come to a poker table with this hand, you are definitely bound to lose. But there is a meeting, and the onus is up to you as to how that meeting develops. Yes, this is actually very interesting. This is a sort of yes card in the Neapolitans. It is going to be painful, a meeting that is going to be, probably a lot of tears will be shed. This is the Ace of Wands, as similar to our tarot, an action card. Things will be moving nonetheless. They will be moving from this pain to something else, to a foundation of strength and fortified emotions. Now, we have beautiful cards here. The Eight of Pentacles. Let me take that. The sowing seeds. There, that's the seeds of emotions, actually. This is a forward-looking little 3 cards. This is an intimacy card. It is, par excellence, it's the card of intimacy in the Oracle deck, La Vera Sibilla. So, regardless of how it plays out, this is someone who is very, very dear to your heart. Again, I always warn, advise people listening, it is the card of love, but it's blinded. Be advised to open your eyes and see things for what they are and not idealize them. However, this is a lovely little card, a woman with a monocle looking out at sea. Looking out at sea to things that are coming in. This is the promise of a clearer future and a more positive future. Last Neapolitans, actually, is turning around. Okay, you're the one who will have the onus of deciding how this meeting plays out, and it can play out to a partnership, a very strengthened partnership. And they come out with the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords in this deck is not like the tarot deck. The Seven of Swords is the apex of it's the culmination of so much discussion and so many revelations that you will have your hands filled with so many stories and a picture that is not as clear perhaps as you would want it, but this is the surprise of life. This is our surprise of life, and I'm going to leave you with that surprise, and I hope I'll see you next week again. Thank you for joining me today, and this is Christelle Martinet from Rome. Bye-bye.